Hey you guys, it's Toya and thank you for watching Toya JTV. Today I want to talk to you all about whether or not to relax your daughter's hair. As many of you know, I'm a professional hairstylist and I get this question a lot. A lot of women ask me what should they do with their daughter's hair. Their daughters are not wanting to wear the ponytails and the braids anymore. They want to wear their hair straight like their friends that they see at school. But when you have natural hair and you straighten it without chemicals, it doesn't stay straight really long, especially if the child is active. So that poses a problem because a lot of mothers do not want to relax their child's hair, and I definitely can see why that is the case. And then on the other side, the kid does not want to wear their hair up or braid it all the time. So here is my take on that. Depending on how old the child is, like if they're under the age of like 6 and under, I definitely do not recommend a relaxer, simply because the child's hair the texture is still changing at this point. So you kind of want to let their hair grow into the texture that it's going to be before you even think about putting chemicals in there. Secondly, I personally think that you should let the child get old enough. Of course, 6, 7, 8, 9, they're not really old enough to tell you exactly, what they want. They might want something today and the next day is something different. But once they get to a point where they're old enough to make decisions for themselves about their hair, then I think that should be the case. However, in between that time, if the child has extremely coarse hair, extremely thick hair, I do think it is safe to do a relaxer. If you, of course, go to a trusted professional that specializes in healthy hair, because the bottom line is you want the hair to be healthy, whether it's natural, relaxed, whatever. You just want the hair to be healthy. So if you have a hairstylist that is going to take care of that child's hair, not only the relaxer but the maintenance part, then I say by all means go ahead. I myself had a relaxer as a child. I have never had any problems. I've always had thick hair and coarse hair, and I've never had any problems with it. Right now, however, I only get 2 relaxers per year, so I only get my relaxers every 6 months. That way I don't have to worry about any overlapping of the chemicals, no over processing or nothing like that. Every 6 weeks is definitely too soon, especially for a child. You don't want to damage their hair in any way. So I do think relaxers can be safe if they're done correctly. So you never want to try to do your child's relaxer yourself, and you don't want to go to just a stylist that will give you a relaxer every time you ask for it either. You want to get someone that is very knowledgeable about healthy hair care, about relaxers and all of that, and that will keep your child's hair healthy. So, and I also will say this, if you are thinking about relaxing your child's hair, don't just think about the cost associated with the relaxer service itself. You also want to think about the cost to maintain the relaxer. So how much it would be for protein treatments, moisturizing treatments, just regular shampoo and styles, trims, all of that. You want to factor in all of that cost when thinking about relaxing their hair, because you don't want to neglect doing the maintenance part just for the sake of having their hair straight. So I hope this helps you all on your decision whether or not you should relax your daughter's hair. If you can, let your daughters make an informed decision, themselves. When they get in their high teen years, I think that's a good age to let them make a decision about their own hair while they're young. If you're not really interested in that, then just make sure their hair is healthy before you get the relaxer, and you want to keep it healthy after the relaxer. And the bottom line is just to have healthy hair. Alright you guys, that will conclude today's message about if you should relax your daughter's hair or not. Talk to you all later. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.